What's up, y'all? Come on in and hit that like button. Carolina Kid. Carolina Kid. What's up with you, good brother? Oh, wow. Now you know how I feel. Douglas Mark. Peace and welcome. Y'all saw Umar go off on Candace Owens? Everybody going off on him. He got fired too. Come on, you knew this shit was coming. You knew this shit was coming. Oh my god. I gotta get my goddamn premium. Coley, what's up? Magic. Man, you're gonna like this first topic. This first topic just for you. This first topic just for you. Yep. Just for you. People chant, what's up? Just for you. Bang! Oh, let me fast forward a little bit. Bang! Just for you. Oh, he cussing out Candace Owens. She was on the Breakfast Club. And he brought Umar up. You knew Umar wasn't having that shit. You actually gave him a reason to say something. Why? You gave that nigga a reason. to say something. Why? And I got a couple of other Umar videos. One is titled, I didn't even watch it yet. One is titled Umar Johnson's Most Narcissistic Rant. It's another one. Hold on, what's this young called? Dr. Umar, FD GM Cleanup Day. FGM Cleanup Day. You said y'all remember the SETI rant? No. Where can I find it at? If any day you wanted to get some, you wanted to let your clip off, today might be that day. Cause this might be a mostly Umar day. Not sure yet. You said Magic got a cotton hangover from that cotton honey. Ooh, my brush head. Oh, y'all gotta take a leak. And man, I don't know if you heard me last night. So fiery, Stefari. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't want to mess it up. Beautiful. Peace and welcome back. I don't know if he smoked her. I only heard the first like few minutes of it, but I can say that he actually had a reason to say some shit this time. He actually had a legit reason. They brought him up. Get some snacks ready. Right. They actually brought him up. You said I got the link to the SETI rant. Hold on. I'll give you a wrench real quick, then you can put the link in. Tripsies. Put the link in the chat, Will. Oh, you got the laundromat. Oh, I just watched this last night. I mean, yesterday. I thought you were talking about SETI going on the ring. I was watching this yesterday. Yeah. Not the one from last night, earlier during the day. But all right. It's a Umar Johnson slash young Pharaoh Pseudo. Depending on if time is added, it might just be a Umar Johnson.
Now, I want to go back to something you said earlier because I know a lot of people will hear you say, well, Candace, you're speaking a lot about, the black family, but then you married a white man.
Yeah,
Dr. Umar would have a huge problem with that.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Dr. Umar?
I have heard of him. I have not listened to him, I'll be honest. What is his argument, actually, if you could just repurpose his argument
He
for me?
feels that,
everything black.
No.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Every damn
No,
thing.
he feels black men should be with black women because when you're talking about it from an economic standpoint, you want to grow the wealth as a black family.
But that doesn't...
And if you marry somebody from another race, then, your wealth...
I can't lie, they set her up for this. But they do have a point. Are you talking to black family, black power shit, and you gonna marry a white man?
Will be with that person, and he doesn't like that.
I ain't nothing wrong with
Candace
that.
Owens is a paid Negropean. One thing
I ain't nothing wrong with interracial dating. I don't see no problem. You love who you love. You like who you like, but you can't be going over here talking this black family, black power shit. And you go marry a white man.
Somebody from another race, then your wealth will be with that person, and he doesn't like that.
I believe Candace Owens is a paid Negropean. One thing you have to understand about
what do you call her?
Then your wealth will be with that person, and he doesn't like that.
I believe Candace Owens is a paid Negropean.
What's up?
One thing you have to understand about the white power structure when you're talking about Candace Owens and Jesse Lee Peterson's. Okay, one thing you have
Well, she ain't paid no more. They fired the shit out of her ass.
to understand.
Yo, I think Jake Paul did back out of that fight. I think he did back out of that fight.
The white power structure, through the government or through the corporate structure, they find influential Negroes and they buy them out in order to change the level of consciousness in Black America. Candace Owens was sponsored by the white power structure so she could begin to dilute the Black first narrative. Candace Owens and Jesse Lee Peterson, these kind of Negroes.
I mean, I do kind of see where she's coming from, but I also think that's why they fired her ass, because she started talking all this black power shit. Lately, she been on this black power shit. And the white folks say, ho, 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 ho. That ain't what we hired you for. You gotta go.
These types of Negroes are found and funded. They are found and funded in order to distract.
That's very true. She didn't scam the community for over $2 million. Yeah, that's right. I ain't trying to defend it either. I don't really like her shit neither. Well, lately she has been on some more leaning towards black people shit and black families and all that. But again, you're married to a white man.
From the narrative. See, you have to understand something. Intellectual confusion is the enemy of mass organization, Brother Robert. Intellectual confusion is the enemy of mass organization. So what they love to do, they see me out here, right? So they say, okay, let's look at the black intellectual landscape. So they set back and they say, okay, we have to continue to control the narrative. Social network is making it difficult for us to control the narrative for Black America. Because you have people like Dr. Umar Ifatunde, who's the leading Black radical scholar in the world for African people.
Wait. You are not the leading scholar in the world for Black folks. Especially when what's that dude name? Cornell something. Dude with the gap in his mouth and the nappy fro. Especially when that nigga's still alive. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, this nigga got like a Pharaoh mentality. So genius, what's up? And what narrative has the white power media controlled about you? Did you not get $2 million for a school that you ain't even fucking built? Collecting Cornell West. Nigga, is you fucking tripping? Are you not committing a bunch of fucking scams? What narrative had they spun or controlled about you? He's running for president on the Freedom Party. Ooh, that's why Umar said that shit. Exactly.
People. We have Dr. Umar Ifatunde, who's the leading Black radical scholar, period, in the African diaspora.
You're not, nigga. Cornell West is still alive. There are a lot of other scholars that are still alive. And has anybody even seen his credentials yet? I remember at one point they were trying to look up his credentials and couldn't nobody find them or something like that.
And then underneath him, you have all of these copycats who take his content and repeat it. So it's a whole, he has a whole movement.
Who's taking your content and repeating it? You're starting to sound like Pharaoh. Who, nigga? Most of the people that I know or have seen that even speak on your content is speaking out against your content, nigga.
Intellectual insurrection that Dr. Umar is leading.
No, nobody's
ever. Say, okay, we have to take away from Dr. Umar's power in the social media sector because he's getting too many views.
Right.
And Black people are tuning into Dr. Umar as much as they tune into CNN. Black people are tuning into Dr. Umar as much as they tune into a Roland Martin.
Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Nigga, where are you getting these stats from? Where are you getting these stats from? This nigga just be making shit up. I don't know. I do not know.
Martin. And Roland Martin is not as bad as a Candace Owens or a Jesse Lee Peterson, but Roland Martin is a...
Oh, speaking of that, I found a video of young Pharaoh going on a Jesse Lee Peterson show.
Another example of a found and financed Negro. So Roland Martin doesn't push the Republican agenda. He pushes the Democrat agenda. Roland Martin doesn't push the Republican agenda. Roland Martin pushes the Democrat agenda. But whether it's Candace Owens on the Republican side or Roland Martin on the Democrat side, both sides are anti-Black independence. Both sides.
One of my students landed multiple six-figure jobs in cybersecurity within.
Well, peace. I mean, thanks for the
revolution. Both sides are anti-African family first. So whether it's Democrat side, both sides are anti-black independence. Both sides are anti-black revolution. Both sides are anti-African family first.
Wait a minute. So any of the degrees that you actually do have didn't come from HBCUs. They came from white schools. In the words of Umar Johnson, I beg your pardon. You deserve 500 lashes.
So whether it's Roland Martin feeding you integration or Candace Owens feeding you integration, neither one is feeding you Pan-Africanism. Neither one is feeding you Pan-Africanism. So the Democrats are financing Roland and the Republicans are financing Candace, okay? And both of those roads are diverting you from the road to liberation. The road to liberation is not paved with the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. The road to liberation is not paved with the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. Okay. So my voice, although I'm largely...
You ever notice that a lot of these niggas got a white aspect to these black power niggas? If they do got credentials, they got it from white people. If they do have actual sources, it's white people.
Alone, supported by you all, is a very, very powerful voice. They're looking at most of the YouTubian struggle streamers and they're saying, well, those guys ain't doing nothing but talk about gossip, talking about each other, slandering black people, chasing celebrities, goofing off. They have no real constructive content.
Right. They wasn't evil when he was up in them goddamn classrooms. Listen to that white professor. The fuck, nigga. HBCUs been around for a very long time. I'm pretty sure they was around when you was in college. So, if you really felt that way, why didn't you go to a HBCU? He ain't got no excuse. Like, I ain't saying nothing wrong with going to a white school to get education. I have no problem with that. Every school in both the business college, the business school, and the community college I went to was a white school. Ain't no wrong with it. But he ain't got no fucking excuse. You can't be up here talking about only black people can educate black people. Your black ass went to a white school. He went through 6 degrees of evil. Yeah. I would God slap the shit out of this nigga. For one, you make Philly look bad. Because niggas really, you know, was rooting for you, bro. When Philly first found out about you, we was really rooting for you, bro. A lot of people, when he started talking about the school, there was like half of us, like, Nick, what? And then his dad came out and was like, nah, I apologize for my son. I don't know where you get any of this shit from. He wasn't raised like this. The whole Philly was like, oh no, we can't fuck with this nigga. It was when his pops came out for me. And then I realized it's been 10 years since the school. I was like, oh yeah, he ain't never built that shit. Because he could at least have started an online school or something. Started off small.
They have no real constructive content. It's all gossip and sensationalism. But this Dr. Umar Ifatunde guy. So we have to intensify Candace.
Wait. heard you say nothing educational. Like last videos over the past, like, how long I've been on YouTube? 2 years. I'm going on 3. I have yet to see you talk about really anything educational. You've just been selling products, trips, and scams. See, this is what you niggas do. You come out talking some knowledge to get people's attention. And then once you gain the popularity that you need, all you do is sell shit. So what the fuck is you talking about, bruh? Like a Chinaman to his son. You dishonor my family. Right. Get out. You dishonor my family. Right.
This Owens. We have to intensify Jesse Lee Peterson.
Samurai sword his ass. You dishonor my family. Hand him the samurai sword. He go outside, kill himself. Hand him the samurai sword. You dishonor my family. Go grab it off the shelf. He go outside, drop to his knees. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Get out. You dishonor Philly.
We have to intensify Roland Martin. We got to intensify all the beta male Democratic plantation party pundits.
I think Roland Martin is another fraud, but he ain't scamming nobody. Like I don't really I just think he's doing it for the money. Like he don't really care as much as he said. But at least he went about it like a sort of legit way, and he like started a broadcasting system or news channel. Like what's his name? Monty Woodgrain calling him hot dog sweaty neck. He always be like, and stuff. What's the bull name? Monty Woodgrain calling him hot dog sweaty neck. I don't like when people do that and stuff. What the fuck is the dude name? I think it's called the African Diaspora or something like that. You know what I'm talking about though, right? The other dude. The southern dude. Dark skinned dude. Rolls on the back of his neck. He's like, and stuff. That's the only funny joke I like. Monty Woodgrain, he called him hot dog sweaty neck.
Because Dr. Umar is getting too powerful right now. He's getting too powerful. So to answer your question, my brother, I don't want to drive any more of my support base to Jesse Lee Peterson's platform unless I'm getting something out of it.
What? Y'all know who Jesse Lee Peterson is, right? Why would you want your fan base to go over there? That is the biggest self-hating nigga I have ever. It's fucking unbelievable. This nigga is unbelievable. He really think he's a white man. He talk about black people like as if he's white. And claims he grew up on a plantation. That's the biggest fucking. So why would you want sort of majoring? Yeah, Phil Scott. That's his name. Mr. West. Thank you. I don't like when they do that to us and stuff. Hot dog sweaty neck. Yeah, that's his name. Phil Scott, I think his name. That's why I say I think his name is Phil. But why would you want, if it wasn't a hustle to you in the game, why would you even want your followers to go over to Jesse Lee Peterson and then say, I don't want them to go over there unless I'm getting something out of it? You let these niggas talk long enough, they telling them.
We have to intensify Jesse Lee Peterson. We have to intensify Roland Martin. We got to intensify all the beta male Democratic plantation party pundits because Dr. Umar is getting too powerful right now.
When? Where?
He's getting too
How?
powerful. So to
Now, if you had said that 2 or 3 years ago, then you might have had a point. But now, when? Where? How? Why? Anybody ever see Master of Disguise? I said who, what, where, how. I said who, what, where, how. Nigga, what?
answer your question, my brother, I don't want to drive any more of my support base to Jesse Lee Peterson's platform unless I'm getting something out of it that's going to benefit the movement. If I'm not getting something out of it to benefit the movement, it's no need for me to go on Jesse Lee Peterson's platform. Rosie, you can go to the block party. You hating? I had to block you. And take that damn weave out your head and get some original hair for a change. Come on.
Nigga, Egyptians wore wigs and weave. Nigga, that's where it came from. I hate that shit. When the niggas like, take the weaves off your hair. Yeah, he seriously has a God complex. And he needs to be God slapped. Anybody ever see that comic book? The God slap? And to call Jesse Lee Peterson a beta, at least Roland Martin, like, he may be, whitewashed or whatever you may call him. At least he speaks out on, the racist incidents. And it pretends like he has a problem with it. But we know he's just capitalizing off of it. Jesse Lee Peterson do the complete opposite. He'll see a black man get shot and be like, why you black folks always complaining? Why you black folks always complaining? Amazing. Ain't that where we found out Polite first wife was 16 because he slipped up and said that shit?
Coming on my damn live.
The funniest interview was DC Young Fly though. DC did not hold his fucking tongue. He couldn't even believe he was talking to that nigga. Like, what? That nigga was like, what? He couldn't believe his ears.
Full of hair from the Chinese store. Get your ass up out of here. Hop off the live right now. Hop your store. Coming on my damn live trying to disrespect me with a head full of hair from the Chinese store. Get your ass up out of here. Hop off the live right now.
And that's how we know that, you really feel some type of way about black people. How do you know this lady had weave? If she ain't have them beads or in the front, little balls in the front, or micro braids or some shit like that, a hair weave design, how do you know she has weave? You just assume every black person has weave, especially if they don't agree with your goofy ass.
Hop your Negro peeing ass off the live right now. Jay Hunter, why do so many black people deny their Africanity? Good question, Brother Jay. Why do so many black people deny their Africanity?
And I think his pop was one of the people that said, I know my family bloodline, we was already here. So I don't know where he get this African shit from. I think he said that.
The reason why we got all these I'm not from Africa Negroes running around this country, the very simple reason we have so many I'm not from Africa Negroes running around this country is because the white man has done a very great job traumatizing you into hating who you are. Let me say this again. The white power structure has taken 500 years and through brainwash, indoctrination, traumatization, he has convinced you that there's nothing good about being a black African. That's what this is.
So what do you guys say about the Africans, who majority of them hate us? That's what I'm saying. I love my blackness. Well, what do you got to do? You notice he never talks about that, right? He talk all this African this and Africa that shit. But I never heard him mention the fact that Africans don't teach slavery over there because they don't believe in it. They actually believe that they weren't a part of it. And they actually hate us and think that we're lazy. I have yet to hear him say anything about this shit. Oh, it's a Umar roast. It is a roast. It's a Umar roast. Next. It's always a roast. Even if I'm talking seriousness, it's always a roast. Don't get it fucked up.
Is about.
Because, again, we don't know where that fucking hairstyle came from. That is not Philly. Even when niggas rock fades, we don't rock it like that. We don't know where the fuck that came from. And I'm pretty sure So Genius can vouch for me. So Genius, have you seen one nigga in Philly with that hairstyle? Just one. Just one. Myla, how you doing? The shitter. Oh, this nigga is crazy as shit. Venus, what's up? Exactly. Don't speak on how tribal. Oh, let me read this. Dragon Ball Z. He rocking that Gohan. Look, there goes So Genius, Philly nigga native. I told you I wasn't playing. We don't know where the fuck this shit came from. Let me see. Even when motherfuckers used to rock that high top fade in the 90s, they ain't rocking like that. Exactly. Don't speak on how tribal they are and how they don't like us. I'll do you one better. YouTube the stories of black people who went over there. Yeah. Yeah. And had land stolen or was killed by the native Africans. Wow. I've heard people go over there and get treated, or they got treated so badly that they was spitting on them. Mr. Switchy, you another PA Philly nigga. Have you ever seen that hairstyle around here? Africans were flat out. I know a bunch of them. The motherfuckers was insecure as fuck. And they was some fucking sneaky niggas, like these one dude named Paul. He used to see you talking to a chick, and if you turn your head, he'll try to slide up in there. Nigga was ugly as shit. Whenever you try to do that shit to me at the bar, I ain't even worried about it. I'm like, you fucking, she can barely see you right now. Only way she can see you is when you smile and widen your eyes. But yeah, he used to do shit like that, hating shit, always hating, or like even if they didn't know you, they try to get up in a girl ear and be like, oh, don't fuck with him, he does such and such and such. Like, I don't even know this nigga. But I didn't know they was killing niggas. Yeah, it's rainy right now too. Oh, people saying you from Philly too? Why you say that, nigga? 14 years later, no school. I was told to be quiet that last time that came out in the chat, if you remember. Oh yeah, when you was going back and forth with Lilith. Why'd you say that? I never seen that in Pittsburgh, PA. Oh shit, you from Pittsburgh? If you from PA, you know? Yeah. I remember that. But them niggas don't like us. And he never talks about that. Why would that's another thing that holds me back from connecting to that continent. Because if the slavery story is true, if anything, we should be mad at you niggas. How the fuck is y'all mad at us?
That's what this is about. The white man has convinced you
Right. Me too.
that there is absolutely nothing black and African that is good, positive, progressive, or will be successful. And that's why you got.
Well, looking at throughout history and seeing what we got today, can you tell me one thing that's over there that's successful? Because they over there getting their land snatched, working for pennies. Their bosses are whooping their asses, using and abusing them. Shit, people are still coming over there taking slaves and taking them over to the Arab countries. They still got that shit going on. So can you explain to me one thing that's successful?
Got Negroes talking about they Cherokee Indians, they not from Africa. You got Negroes talking about they Choctaw Indians, they not from Africa. You got Negroes talking about they Seminole Indians with no African blood. You got Negroes talking about they from Mexico and Canada and anywhere.
They killed my dog.
Oh my God. How you put so many goddamn commercials on a 10-minute video?
Because of Canada. You got Negroes talking about they from Mexico and Canada and anywhere but Africa. Because of self-hatred.
It's not
Okay.
it's not self-hatred. I mean, that is part of the aspect, but I think it's mostly because we never, we can't relate. Not only do they reject us, we've never been there. How can you relate to another country, when you've been born and raised here? And then on top of that, them niggas hate us. How the fuck, like, what are you talking about? I'm not from Africa. I was born in Georgia, right? I was born and raised PA. This is so genius. You funny as shit. Right. That's what I'm saying. You said no. That's not all they know. What you mean by like this being like the only place we know? I'm not saying that's not all we know, but we've never we have no connection to them, like mentally. You got African love. Need some more hair hat. Everybody from Africa, if Africa was the whole earth, right? Passport bros, they are different blacks. They don't come in the variety that we come in. Like, we got all shades of black. They just got one shade. Blick. They beyond black. They blick. Yeah. No, the Mexican ninja, that's all they know. If you don't agree with Pan-Africanism, you are actually love yourself. That's a good point. He from Pines of No hair look like Beckman's world. Beckon's world. Beckon's
If
world.
anybody has been brainwashed into thinking you're not from Africa, please go read Dr. Ivan Van Sertima.
That's who Set became. Set became the original Set became the evil Set. That's that fertility god, that Greek god, Pan. That's always pictured fucking a goat. Pan became Lucifer. No, Prometheus. Then Prometheus became Lucifer. That's that Greek god I was talking about, the fertility god. They always showing fucking a goat.
Please go read Dr. Yusuf Ben Yakinen. Please go read the books on not only they came before Columbus, African presence in early America, ancient African voyages to America. There's a whole library of research, real, authentic, documented research on the African voyages to America before Columbus, the African civilizations in America before Columbus, the African artifacts found in America before Columbus. It is undeniable.
They do have
It is undeniable that we were here.
Correction, they got two shades. Blick Blick is super white.
First, we were everywhere first. And if you are an African in this country, you do not descend from Native Americans, you descend from Native Africans. The Native Africans from Africa populate.
Yeah, but wouldn't the Native Africans be Native Americans? I mean, the first generation, but after the second and third generation, that's Native American. Doofus. These niggas will say anything to keep their narrative.
This country before the so-called Native American crossed the Bering Strait. And it was those Asiatics who crossed the Bering Strait, came to America, found us here, and we interbred with the Native Americans who came across the Bering Strait from Asia. And
then after that generation, wouldn't that make us literally Native Americans? You fucking idiot! You're describing it. Listen to what this dumbass is saying, bro.
And if you are an African in this country, you do not descend from Native Americans, you descend from Native Africans. The Native Africans from Africa populated this country before the so-called Native American crossed the Bering Strait. And it was those Asiatics who crossed the Bering Strait, came to America, found us here, and we interbred with the Native Americans who came across the Bering Strait from Asia, and that's how you get.
See, you're confusing people, because are they the Asiatics or the Native Americans? That makes no sense. So the Africans came here, and the Asiatics crossed over and found us. They start reproducing, right? And then they start having kids here. So after the second and third generations, they are literally Native Americans. Doofus. This nigga be talking out the side of your neck. Oh, talking out the side of your neck. Oh. I'm about to smack him with a strawberry.
Your modern mixed race Native American population. That is how you get your modern mixed race Native American population. The red man is a mixture of the black man and the brown man.
Wouldn't that make them Native American?
The red man is a mixture of the black man of Africa and the brown.
Nigga, fuck you. My great grandmother was the last of her tribe when she died. My grandfather is full blown Indian.
Man of Asia. We were here first, but we came from Africa. And if anyone doesn't believe the truth, go do your research. The books are there. I don't know why y'all take instruction from uncredentialed, untrained, YouTubian armchair scholars. I don't.
Nigga, you got all your information from white folks. You went to a white school. What's the difference? They get the information from the same fucking place. And then when they get it from your dumb ass, it's diluted and twisted. And that's why I would rather learn some of the shit from white folks before I learn from them. Because they dilute and twist the shit. They get their information from the European, take that information, twist and dilute it to their own narrative, and then pass it on to us. So who's wrong in this situation? The white man, or you niggas that's taking the actual real information, twisting and diluting it, so you can, spin your narrative and make money off of it? Who's wrong in that situation?
Understand why y'all take instruction from untrained, uncredentialed YouTube scholars. These people
I've
who
been
are telling
wrong,
you
man.
you're not from Africa, haven't published any documentation, have not done any research, have not been trained at any university.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to fuck with Dean Calloway, and then he starts talking about this old other shit. He went too far. He went too far. That's all.
On how to do the research, and you accept what they say to be truth. That's on you. I know who I am, and I know where I come from. Let's go to the next question.
You obviously don't, because even your own pappy told you, I don't know where the fuck he get this shit from. I apologize for my son. Those was his exact words. I apologize for my son. I don't know where the fuck he get this shit from. Okay, Umar Johnson's most narcissistic rant.
Okay, there we go, Facebook. We back. I had to use my phone because the FBI is scrambling my iPad, and I still got Instagram.
See? It's not a coincidence that all these niggas try to say that. It's a trigger for pro-black people. The FBI, the government. It's a trigger for them.
With me too. So anyway, they take about 10+% out of your money. They take about 10+% out of your money. And because we pay with GoFundMe take so much money, I didn't want to do it. But some of you kept on complaining and complaining. I'm too busy. I can't write a check. I don't use checks. We do everything online. Lazy black people. Okay, so a lot of people said, listen, Doc, if they not going to send those checks, you got to do GoFundMe because you losing money. So I went ahead and opened up the GoFundMe. And I want to thank everybody for doing the GoFundMe money, because even though they take a piece out, we still raising money. So it's a pro and a con. The con is they take some of the money. Okay, that's the con. The pro is we still raising money. Okay, the rationale is at least they're donating something versus someone who's not donating at all because you're not making it easy for them.
Nah, that's not why they did it. Nigga. Nah, nigga. They did it because you weren't paying taxes on it. Because you was getting the money through checks. And then you blame it on black folks. Wow! Nigga, you ain't pay taxes on none of that money. You didn't even report the donations. You claim that you never got the donations. Anybody remember that? He was claiming that he never received donations in those 3 years. When there was video after video after video of you telling people to donate and thanking them for donations. So they probably was like, nah, nigga, you gotta go through GoFundMe. You gotta go through GoFundMe. You can't get no more checks. Right. Don't nobody know that. Ain't nobody noticed that, did that? You don't remember that? I did a video on that a while back. He had got in trouble for tax evasion because for 3 years he was receiving donations and didn't report it on his taxes. And his excuse was, I didn't receive donations. What?
So we started raising the money, and we've been raising the money, and it tells you on GoFundMe how long we've been doing it. Okay, so let me look and see exactly how long. trying to keep this from moving around. I know what I need to do. They giving me all kind of problems today. But let me go to GoFundMe.
And if the FBI was really fucking with your connection, I think they would be scrambling your phone more than they would scramble your iPad, bro. They would scramble all. Wait, you mean to tell me that these motherfuckers scrambled your iPad and not your phone? Like they don't know that you could have went live from your phone too? They cutting all communication. They cut the lights off and everything. The fuck you talking about?
And see how long we've been raising money on GoFundMe. GoFundMe.com/DRUMAR. Go. We're going to see how long we had our GoFundMe up. Because we've been at this for a couple of years now. 32 months. Okay? 36 months is 3 years. Right? So we've been at it 32 months. So that means the whole November, the whole December, 33, 34. That means in March, we would have been up on GoFundMe for 3 years in March, okay? So we raising money. Okay, we was trying to get St. Paul's. Remember,
we? Nigga, there you go with this French talk. You have been raising money. And pocketed in this shit.
Until 2017, St. Paul's was always our goal. That's all I wanted was St. Paul's. They had the dorms, they had the space, cafeteria, gym, they had woods, land to grow on. St. Paul's was perfect. And at $2 million, St. Paul's was a steal. Okay, so I kept checking in with the realty company saying, I'm raising money. And then about a year into the fundraiser, I'm going to say a year and a half into the fundraiser, okay, 2015, right? The hate began because we were raising so much money. Jealous hoteppers begin to try to undermine the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey.
Here we go with the bullshit trying to blame everybody else, nigga. If that was really the case, why didn't you just start an online school that couldn't be touched? Message! Why didn't you start a small school, non-accredited, and then grow it? Message! There were so many other options, and if you claim you were smart and as intelligent as you are, you would have took those other options. If you really wanted to build a school, if you really cared about it.
The academy, motivated by jealousy and envy because we had raised more money than most of the hoteppers put together. And the difference between our campaign and most of the hotepper campaigns.
That's because you offered them something that no other hotepper was offering. You know, you gave them an actual legit dream. That's why.
Is they were not raising money to build institutions. Let me say this again. None of the campaigns I've seen in the Hotep community were put together to build institutions. I've seen campaigns to help me raise money to travel.
Even Pharaoh made $1 million or $2 off of his fucking online school. No, he scammed for a lot of that. But at least a million, if he made $2, at least $1 million of that came from that online school. So how the fuck you ain't doing nothing? Make that make sense. I knew that was coming. All right, man, I just bought y'all an hour. I knew that was coming. I was going to say, out of all days, I know man's going to want some extra time on this motherfucker.
campaigns to help me buy this and help me buy this. And it was it was all about serving themselves. And I'm not knocking nobody. That's none of my business. I'm not knocking nobody. If black people want to be taken advantage of, they can be taken advantage of. But my point is, most of these Hotep campaigns that I saw was not based on building an institution. The Frederick Douglass Marcus.
And the one thing I don't get about these niggas, like him and Tariq Nasheed, it was never the black people's dream to build no motherfucking school. It was yours. So why are you asking us to pay for it? Blink, 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 blink. Same thing with Tariq Nasheed. He even raised money to do the Hidden Colors movie. And nobody asked you for that fucking movie. Why are we giving you money to do that documentary? You ain't putting your own money. I wonder how much money you put of your own into that school. We all know the answer, but come on. Why do you need us to build your dream and then get mad at us after we send you enough money to build that dream? And get mad at us because you got caught stealing the money? It's obvious you pocketing that money.
Garvey campaign is not for me. It's to give our boys a school where they can learn the tools to be successful in this white supremacist.
It is for you because nobody asked you to do it. How can you say it's for us and we ain't asked you? Nobody. Nobody. Who asked you to build a school? Nobody. Oh shit, I forgot. I didn't even realize I'm live on Facebook too. Oh, I could have connected my Instagram. Fuck, I got 7-day free trial. Fuck. Tricking with that money on them scribbles. What did I say? Umar, don't talk about your school till it's done. We gave you enough money to fund 2 schools. If you did not build the school yet, that's your problem. You asked for this, not us. Well said, Max. Well said, Max. Right. Who asked you to build a school? Nobody. Who's still giving money to this fool? Nobody. Yeah, he loves scribbles. Yeah, he loves them scribbles.
This power structure in which they will be forced to operate. The purpose of FDMG, it's to give our boys a school where they can learn the tools to be successful in this white supremacist power structure in which they will be forced to operate.
Well, that doesn't make sense because you got all your tools from the white power structure. So that's a contradiction right there in itself. All your tools came from the white man. Message.
The purpose of FDMG is greater than money. This isn't about money. Do you know how much money I can make if I just decided to shut up and start misdiagnosing black children?
Jesus,
I could be a million.
Jesus Price says, oh yeah, and peace and welcome. Jesus Price says, it's a cult by now. Anyone who support this guy for this long is insane. Most of his support is outside the U.S. That does make a lot of sense because I don't really know nobody who support this nigga. Chief Red Hair Brown Eyes, peace and welcome back. I'm surprised the IRS hasn't taken schools from him yet. No, I know what they're doing. Like I said the other day, The school's not running, but the tax on that land is still building. And I'm pretty sure he ain't paying it. So even if he does get the school up and running, by the time that happens, he's going to owe too much money in taxes, and they're going to take it. You know it. As an African lecture was, his African lecture was a vacation, pretty much. This motherfucker is going to have kids waste their years only to get a degree that doesn't count. You said that the other day, and I'm glad you brought that up. Because especially if your school is a non-credited school, your diplomas and degrees, they wouldn't, who's going to accept that? Oh, I went to the school, Umar Johnson, FGG, whatever the fuck it is. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a non-credited school. Please get out of my office. False direction milking. How come I've never seen a staff member, an office logo, an office, a logo, nor a reference promoting him? That's true. He makes videos in his hotel rooms on vacation. Right? I said that the other day. I was like, why every fucking video look like he's in a different hotel? He's been notified to no longer qualify as and then they sent him a cease and desist and shut all his GoFundMe's and Cash App and stuff down. He's no longer allowed to. I know he's not allowed to collect money in Delaware and PA.
Millionaire in 6 months. You know how much money there is in misdiagnosing black children? I don't need to use make if I just decided to shut up and start misdiagnosing black children. I could be a millionaire in 6 months. You know how much money there is in misdiagnosing?
Yeah, but you figured I can make more money playing on the heartstrings of black parents. That's the only reason why you didn't. Anybody's stupid, nigga.
Diagnosing black children? I don't need to use GoFundMe. I could make more money misdiagnosing children than we have raised on GoFundMe.
Bullshit. Explain to us how you can make more money than getting all these donations. And on top of that, you would actually have to work. You would actually have to work if you did that. So not only do you not have to work doing what you're doing now, you actually make more money.
For the school. My ambition is not money. My ambition is change. My life isn't lived to get paid. My life is lived to make a difference. Some people are here to take. Some people.
Bro, you full of shit. If you was really about making difference, you would have started off small or built an online school, you dumb. Oh, I want to punch him in his face now. Man, you right. I see. Ugh, nigga. God damn it. Hold on. Knock my camera on. You got me ready to punch my goddamn camera off the goddamn thing. Man, I see what you talking about, motherfucker. Oh, this nigga make me want to punch him in his face. The shit. God damn it. This nigga pissing me off. More than Pharaoh. Oop, did not mean to go that far.
Who else in the conscious community? Keep playing with me. Keep playing with Facebook family. They're a little younger. Okay. Nothing you can give me that the Lord can't give me better. So I don't even do pay. Show me somebody with a $is already. If I put a price, who you know? Name me a psychologist. Name me one that you know. Past or present. Name me one with a certified doctorate degree who wakes up every Tuesday, 6 o'clock, and don't.
I don't know nothing about that doctorate degree, bro. That's a degree that we still trying to find out because you won't tell us where you got it from. And who gets a degree and don't tell us where? The only person I've ever seen do that was Stinky Inky, and it was one of them 11-month course classes. And he didn't want to tell us because it was those cheap joints. I think it was free, to be honest with you. So it really didn't mean nothing. Yeah, you can call yourself a doctor with that degree, but it wasn't like the you know what I mean? What doctor and psychologist or anybody with a degree doesn't have all of their degrees on the wall somewhere where you can see them? Don't worry, I'll wait. How many doctors do you see when you walk into their office? No degrees and plaques and shit. You haven't shown us anything. How many times have you been to a doctor's office and didn't see their diplomas and doctorates and shit on the wall? Psychologists, therapists. There's no way Umar has a regular job. He's been on vacation since 2015. Right. You've been on vacay for I don't know how fucking long. That's why you ain't stay there and make that money misdiagnosing kids. You figured out a way to make the same or more amount of money and not do work at all. Said no trip to Africa. Don't let this dude convince you to go to Africa when they straight up killing, robbing, and scamming our brother and sisters out there. Right. If you really cared about black folks in America, you wouldn't take them over there where people hate them. Right. I don't like Candace Owens either. But exactly what you said. I'll take Candace Owens over this nigga any fucking day. Because like Mantis said, she may, have her ways, but she didn't scam us. She never took in any money from us. She never made any promises and took money. The number one school in Pennsylvania. Hold on. The one school in Pennsylvania that hired him ended up firing him because he only suggested that the parents sue the school district in which he works. Oh shit. I never knew that. Said Umar has been living off donations for over a decade. Well, I sort of can't judge that right now until, I get my first paycheck. But shit, donations have been helping me. But the only difference is you know exactly where that shit is going. I tell you from the rip, I don't get, I have no shame in my game. Shit, this computer came from y'all. Donations. I tell you what I'm going to do with it. And I only ask for shit like my loud pack, maybe some gas money. I ain't telling you I want to build a school. Y'all, I'm trying to build a house. Y'all gonna donate?
Get off that phone sometimes 1, 2 in the afternoon
Straight to the
till
loud.
every parent on there has been helped. Consultations, I could easily charge $300 an hour for a consultation. And what I do them for free. And when you do pay, it's $50. And when you do pay,
Stop fucking lying, nigga. Didn't he do a video where he said, I'm not talking to your boys unless you donate? He said, I had some sister ask me to come talk to our boys. or her son or something like that, and he said, "Did you donate?" Get out of my face! I'm not. You didn't donate. That's making them pay. The fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all remember that? Man, I'm pretty sure you remember when the lady asked him to talk to his kids, her son or something like that, and he asked her, "Did you donate?" Right.
Show me somebody with a doctorate charging a $50 consultation. My
We can't, because you're not even one of them. We can't, because you ain't even one.
colleagues, they started 300. They started 300. And I don't need no pat on no back. I want to be clear. My blessings come from the Most High. Ain't nothing you can give me that the Lord can't give me better. So I don't need nothing from y'all. No, none of that. Shout out to the Black Power Awards. I want
Maybe that's why you think them donations belong to you, because you think the Most High is blessing you.
to thank you, brothers and sisters. I heard through the grapevine that y'all wanted to nominate me. I thank you, but I respectfully decline, because I don't do this to be awarded. I thank you. I hope you have another spectacular Black Power.
You full of shit, nigga. You knew you wasn't gonna win. What'd he say? I don't do this for a reward. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You wouldn't brag that I'm the #1 this. I'm the prince of Pan-Africanism. People recognizing you or believing that is a big enough reward for a narcissist like you. Some narcissists are so fucking narcissistic that, just you pandering to them, like YP, is enough for a reward for them.
Awards like y'all had last year. Okay, I supported it last year. I was not nominated. I did not need to be nominated. Okay, my work speaks for itself. If you're giving out,
Nigga, shut the fuck up. What did you say, Manzit? He gave advice to a Chicago mother in their videos of the young boy telling Umar that what he advised to the mother is to do is negative. What? Hold on. He gave advice to a Chicago mother, and there's video of the young boy telling Umar that what he advised the mother to do has negatively affected his childhood. Well, his child. Well, there we have it. He said, I pulled up on that nigga bumper real close. Fender bender that nigga. Doof. Lock and load, I'm on your heels like Doc Shows. That's what I'm saying. Your work don't mean shit. I don't know why people think that, giving lectures and information is changing anything. You're not changing nothing. Because if it was, the black community would change as a whole. Or at least a part of it. As a whole, what progress has the black community made since these niggas have come to town? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. Transcript, what's up?
awards for education and helping children, everybody knows ain't no name getting called before mine. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the one thing I could never do, man. Two things I could never do to my people. I could never be a billionaire or have enough money to single-handedly change the financial situation of my people. Kanye West, Jay-Z. And I couldn't scam y'all. Like I said, when I started the first, nothing. When I started the first back to school drive, no, I got $200. the following year, last summer, I still had the $200 from that year. And then that didn't work out. And I offered the people their money back who did send something. And the people who did ask for their money back, I sent it right back to them.
So I don't need nobody to give me that, but I like what y'all do. I love what they do with the Black Power Awards. You know why? Because they acknowledging brothers and sisters who have done good work. They acknowledging brothers and sisters who have done good work. I don't have no problem with that. Okay? So I don't know if it's true, whether it's false. I was told.
So from the way you're describing it, it sounds like you do want to be awarded with them. And nobody told you that you was nominated. This is your way of saying, hey, I'm over here doing this good work. When am I getting nominated, without sounding like that's what you're doing? You get what I'm saying? He's trying to bait them into nominating. That's what it sounds like to me.
Y'all wanted to nominate me. I got a couple text messages. People said they want you. I respectfully declined, but I do support it. I want to let y'all know, ain't no hate over here.
You notice he said people said they want you. He never said they text me and said they want me. Nigga, you trying to bait them niggas into nominating me.
What y'all doing is a good thing, okay? I'm just going to ask that y'all honor people who need to be honored. Okay, don't let this be no click shit where you honor all your homies, but people who put in work, you don't honor them because you don't like them. Look, don't let this be no click.
Listen to what he's saying.
It is. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying keep it pure, brothers and sisters. If you honoring people who do the works, make sure you honor the people who do the works. Okay? And there are people who do works outside of New York City and Atlanta.
Listen to what he's saying. First, he started off by saying, you know, I decline. Then he starts by pandering to them. And now he's saying, you know, make sure, you know, you're giving the awards to people. That doesn't sound like he's indirectly talking about himself. He's basically baiting them into nominating them and trying to seal it and make it, you know, seal the deal by guilt tripping them. There's people out there who actually do the work, who deserve the award. Like me, wink, wink. Nigga, who the fuck you think you
Atlanta. There are people who do work. Shout out to New York City. I will see y'all December 3rd. You know I love you.
You know what that reminds me of? When my kids want something, sometimes they'll come to me, like if my daughter wants a snack, like one of these fruit snacks, she'll grab two and bring one to me, and to see if I want it or not, and you know, get me to open it. You see what I'm saying? She thinks she's baiting me into giving, you know, without asking. That's what that reminds me of.
What y'all doing is a good thing, okay? I'm just going to ask that y'all honor people who need to be honored. Okay, don't let this be no click shit where you honor all your homies, but people who put in work, you don't honor them because you don't like them. Look, don't let this be no click. And I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying keep it pure, brothers and sisters. If you honoring people who do the works, make sure you honor the people who do the works. Okay? And there are people who do works outside of New York City and Atlanta. There are people who do work.
Who's that? You in PA?
Shout out to New York City. I will see y'all December 3rd. You know I love you. Atlanta, you know I love you. So it's no shade. Those are two of my favorite cities, two of my biggest cities. No shade. I'm just saying that there's people who do work outside of New York City and Atlanta. But Dr. Umar Johnson does support the Black Power Awards, but I am not interested in being nominated for anything, and I'm not interested in receiving a reward for anything.
Come on, man. You try to make it say it. That's his resume right there, trying to appear selfless. Nigga, who the fuck you think you fool?
If you want to reward me, go to GoFundMe.com and drop a donation, or get out that checkbook and write out that FDMG check. That's what I want. Okay?
Hey, Hey, Chief Redhead Brown Eyes. You was on the money with that. He literally said it. The only reward he wants is that paper. Only reward me with them papers. Papers. I need you to donate till you can't donate no more. Oh, oh, oh. Where's my paper? Paper. Yeah, I know. I know, man. But I definitely fully see what you're talking about now, bro. Did I drop my fucking radio? I fully see what you're talking about now, bro. I fully see it.
My rewards come from God. Now, here's the point that I wanted to make from
The
y'all.
reward came from God.
The hate against me in the fundraiser did not go into overdrive until I started hosting my own events. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. When I wasn't hosting my own events, when I was letting people use and abuse me, there was no hate against the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. The hate did not start until I said I'm going to become an independent operator. When Dr. Umar Johnson said, y'all can't use me no more.
Actually, he said the niggas on the corner gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to sleep. Didn't he marry his manager? Usher married his manager, which I knew was gonna be a fucking disaster. You're right about that, so genius. There's a lot of murders going down. Even Meek Mills. I don't know why I brought him up, but even Meek Mills offered 10% of his rap money to fight against gun violence. Even though that's a contradiction. Yeah, I saw that. Even though that's a contradiction because, you promote gun violence in your music. But, yeah, I saw that shit. That's the John Mr. Knowledge put in the chat the other day. Hold on, let me see. There it is. That nigga said, them niggas on the corner, I'm not dealing with them. I'm putting them niggas to sleep for good.
But I want to be clear. I know some of us love our children, but some of our children are so far gone that we're going to have to put some of them to sleep in order to take back the neighborhood. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good!
Some of them going to sleep for good.
One of your speeches, and in one of your you suggest that half of the black males might have to be killed. I would like you to address that because I do research people before I give them my money. Can you address that speech? Do you remember that speech that you made about half of them will have to be killed?
Okay, let me. What year was that, Marcia? I'm just curious. Do you remember the year?
His speech is on YouTube. Let me
see. You remember the year? You know you said it.
That half of our black boys will have to be killed. It's out of your mouth. I don't know whether they did a voiceover, but it sounds like you.
for
And
good.
I absolutely would tell people to research people before you hand out your money. And Leonard Honor, he was another person that had that same thing on his page on YouTube.
Okay. I respond. Remember that when we go shop. Remember that when we shop at Home Depot too. Okay, Minister. I'm sorry, Dr. Umar Johnson.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Let me respond. Man. I got you, my
Oh
dear
my
Dr.
God,
Johnson.
shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm so glad you said what you just said, Elder. Let's remember to be so critical when we go spend billions of dollars with these white businesses. Let's remember to be so critical when we go and spend billions of dollars with these.
You're giving a word salad, nigga. We know why you only want to teach the kids, because it's the same reason why religions start at your childhood. It's the same reason why the white supremacy indoctrination start at the childhood, because if you try to teach us this shit as an adult, we ain't going for that shit. Imagine if for any Christians, anybody in the religion, imagine if they taught you that shit as an adult. You first heard about religion as an adult. Would you believe it? No. If somebody came up to you in your early 20s, told you there's a man in the sky that decides your fate and you're going to go to heaven and hell, and if you don't follow his 10 commandments, you like, get the fuck out of my face. That's why you only want to do the kid, because you can indoctrinate them easier. I ain't finna listen to that bullshit. Fuck people spending money on billions of dollars on Jordans and all that other shit got to do with you wanting to kill them. Not a damn thing. Africa first, peace and welcome.
Independent operator. When Dr. Umar Johnson said, y'all can't use me no more, that's when the hate started. As long as I was letting Negroes pimp me from east to west and north to south, everything was cool. But the minute...
But I thought you weren't doing it for yourself. I thought you were doing this for us. Malik Smith, peace and welcome. I thought you were doing. You just a minute ago. You said you're doing it for you're doing it for us. So how you gonna say niggas was pimping you, and we got mad when you said we can't use you no more? Oh, excuse me. If you're really doing it for the people, you would have never felt that way in the first place. Yeah, if you felt like they were overworking you, taking advantage of that. Yeah, there's some point where you can draw the line, but you drew the line with money instead of saying, "Look, I'm gonna have to cut back, give myself some free time, or I'm gonna have to draw the line with the amount of people that I'm helping at this point." You straight up told the people that I ain't helping you unless you pay me / donate.
Start until I said I'm going to become an independent operator. When Dr. Umar Johnson said, y'all can't use me no more, that's when the hate started. As long as I was letting Negroes pimp me from east to west and north to south, everything was cool. But the minute I said I'm doing my own show, cut out the middleman, that's when the hate started.
That's not what you said, nigga. You told them they gotta pay you. You say you're talking about Sinetta. Either way, if he was really doing it for the people, none of that shit would have mattered. But I hear what you're saying, Carolina Kid.
This was never about FDMG. This was about Negroes who could not take advantage of me no more and begin to attack the fundraiser. That's what this was about. And because I had raised more money than they had with their little petty schemes, the jealousy intensified.
No, it's just scammers trying to out other scammers. Period. Scammers throwing other scammers under the bus.
Have you noticed none of the negative information?
Nah, I don't think so because Candace Owens is a contradiction herself too. I just played that video. I mean, he is racist, but Candace Owens can't talk about the power of the black family and black this and black that. And she going home sleeping next to a white man. But she did speak some truth about him being racist.
That has been put out about me, the negative
You can't
propaganda.
fight racism with
Have you
racism.
noticed there's been no proof? You ain't got no proof. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Normally, if you're going to make an accusation about somebody, in Instagram, I'm about to lose you in 43 seconds, but I'm going to restart you. Instagram, I'm about to lose you in 38 seconds, but I'm going to restart you. But usually, if you're going to make an allegation about someone, you should have some sort of concrete documentation, okay, to back up your assertions. If I am a con artist and you believe that, where is your evidence?
The fact that you've been collecting money for a school for 10 plus years is all the evidence we need, goofball. You nut ass nigga. I hope you hear that. I hope you hear that, Umar. In the city of Philadelphia, being called a nut ass nigga is like a white man calling you a nigger with a hard ER. So with that being said, I speak for me and the rest of Philly. You are a nut ass nigga. Nut ass nigga.
Now, many of you know a couple months ago, these trifling Negroes, okay, and I'm gonna get to the Roland Martin piece. I'm gonna get to the Roland Martin piece. I gotta deal with Coon in the game. I must deal with Coon in the game. Yes, I'm gonna deal with Coon in the game.
I forgot he went on Roland Martin.
Let me start Instagram back up. Checking connection. Gotta keep my Instagram. You know, my Instagram family, they a little younger than my Facebook family. They're a little younger. Okay, Instagram, you back. Now, where was I at? I had an ADHD moment. Okay, so anyhow.
A community garden, a community center. Fuck a school. Why don't you fix up some of them fucked up hoods in the city? You from North Philly, nigga. You know how many fucked up places there are in North Philly? You could have took some of that money and helped your community. You think helping them by building a fucking school so you can brainwash the kids and make them, racist like you is going to help them more than fixing up their community? I think not.
There has been no evidence to substantiate these allegations. Some of these haters contacted GoFundMe and they had my account froze for one day. GoFundMe emailed me and said, they said this is a fraudulent scheme. You're stealing the money. We need proof that this money has been used for the school. We need proof. So,
nigga, that's probably what made you buy that abandoned ass building where the ground is toxic. That's a mile away from a fucking prison. It's actually the prison that my uncle, I looked it up, it's a prison that my mom's brother is in right now.
I had to show them that I had incorporation papers. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy has been incorporated. I had to show them that, okay, that the tax exempt status was pending. And then I gave them information to the banking institution so that they could contact the branch manager and find out how much of the money I have spent. And then I told them, not
wait, how much of the money you have spent? If it's for the school, why were you spending any of the money? the building keeps the hustle going, they'll never finish it. Facts. I've never seen somebody build 7 gyms or take so fucking long building a gym. Like I said, the NBA, when Shaq tore the fucking rim down, they had a new rim in there in a couple minutes. They ripped those hardwood floors up and redo them damn near every other game. It shouldn't take that long to build a gym.
Not only can you find out how much money I've spent, which is absolutely zero, I want you to ask them, has there been any transactions on this account except deposits since the account was open in 2014?
Why do we have to do that when you can just show us yourself? Why do we have to ask GoFundMe? You know that they can't show us any records of people's personal accounts. But you can. Goofy ass nigga, man.
This is what I told the white folks at GoFundMe. Since you want to listen to these trifling ass Negroes in my community, okay, who are helping you destroy my works on behalf of our children, contact the damn bank and ask them, have I written a single check? Have I made a single debit with the credit card? Ask them, has any money been spent? By the way, GoFundMe, it's not just your money that's in the account. Most of my money don't come from GoFundMe. Most of my money comes from donations by mail, checks, and money orders. Most of my money.
And you just told on yourself why you ain't spend that money in a GoFundMe account. You fucking idiot. That's the money you've been spending. And you keep that GoFundMe account as a decoy. It's the same thing like the building. It's a decoy. It's a decoy.
Money is check in money order. So when you ask them how much money in the bank, it's going to be twice as much as you lying on your website saying I raised, because the amount on your website isn't correct because you don't take out the money that you're going to take out. In other words, brothers and sisters, when you see that 390,000, that includes what y'all donated. That is the gross.
That's a motherfucking lie. We can't go look up your private bank documents, bro. Yeah, I know, motherfucker. I know. But yeah. So how many are you planning on unloading the clip? Man's it. Because I need an ass break. Pause. I will do the extra hour or two. But is you unloading the clip? Because if you plan on, God damn it, I need at least an hour break. So you can add more onto this. Well, you added one on already. But I'm letting you know I am going to need an intermission. If you are planning on doing what I think you do. But I definitely would rather you at least send part of it, or so I have a clue or a time frame, and I can get everything I need to get during the intermission. It'll work out for both of us. I can go get my loud pack and whatever else I need to get during that intermission. So whatever you plan on adding, go ahead and do it so I can figure all this shit out now, nigga. Because I know this is a Umar joint too. I'm like, damn. Yeah, let me go get my loud pack and all that. Because I'm like, I didn't even think about it. I'm like, damn, it's a Umar joint too. I didn't even think about it until we started live. I'm like, oh shit. If anything, Manzi probably got a fucking mag on him. Anybody else that plan on adding no more time? And if you're doing it because of the Umar, I'm gonna push that conversation stuff that we planned on last night. Push that back, or at least knock out the Umar section first. So go ahead and do what you're gonna do, so I can, work this out now, nigga.
That's the gross donations. They do not show you the net. In other words, they telling you we raised 390, but they not telling you that like 150,000 of that is for GoFundMe fees and we pay fees. And I'm not knocking them. That's what they do. Okay, I had to do that because y'all too damn lazy to write a check. It's all gravy though.
Wait, you just said that. See, that's another contradiction. Didn't he say you had to stop receiving checks? A lot of shit he just said just contradicted just keep contradicting.
So the hate start coming. They sick the IRS on me. State attorney for Pennsylvania sick them on me. Sick GoFundMe on me. This is what a handful of Negroes have done.
It wasn't a handful of Negroes, nigga. You claim we don't have any power. That's another fucking thing, nigga. They claim, when they want to preach to us, is how little power we have as the black community. But then when the government start getting on their ass about their scams, oh, black people sick them on me. You think bro, you collected millions of dollars. You think that was just going to keep flying under the radar? I'm pretty sure the IRS saw, you like you said, you're becoming more powerful. The IRS will be like, wow, he received all these donations. Let's look at his taxes and how much he paid in taxes. Oh, he only paid this much? Oh, wow. So where's that money going? That never crossed your mind? Because that's exactly what they said. All right. Another 2 hours. Because that's exactly what they said. So, nigga, they literally audited you because of the money you was making. You want to come up, Carolina kid? They literally audited you because the money you was making and you didn't claim the donations for 3 whole fucking years. 3 whole years. And then when they asked you, why didn't you pay any taxes on these donations? You literally told them, I didn't make any donations those years. I know because I did the video on it and they had the fucking paperwork. And so did transcript.
And some of you are also to blame. First of all, let me say this. If you support Dr. Umar Johnson, you will never share a negative video.
Carolina kid, what's up with you?
What's good, my good brother?
Ain't nothing much.
Umar Johnson problem was he mentioned something. It was a great mention. It was a great mention. Great mention. The greatest of the great mentions.
The greatest of the great mention.
But niggas started donating. Wow. Niggas started donating. They got up to $1 million. They got up to $2 million. Then the white folks like, hey, what, Mr. Umar, what are you doing with the money?
Right.
And then, oh, you gonna buy a school 2 months later? Then you gonna ask black folks to employ a whole crew for free? No, nigga, you want millions of dollars of work for free? Hell no, it's not gonna happen. The first time you said that, I told him, I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
What you mean? What you mean it's not gonna happen, good brother? You want millions of dollars of work.
Right.
You want him to employ his whole crew for 6 months for free? Come on now.
Right. You know how much money they will lose? He done thinking about their business going up under. If any construction company do that, the business will literally fucking sink. Literally sink. I didn't hear him say
half a year work. A half a year work for free.
Right. And
but the materials? He still got to pay them niggas. No, he was going to pay for the materials, but he still got to pay. This is a $500,000 job.
Yeah.
Which means
Manzi just said a contractor did offer him free work and he turned it down.
No. That contractor didn't offer him free work because I come from a contractor background. The work he want, ain't nobody gonna offer that shit for free.
Oh wow! Unless that contractor been successful.
It's not trailer home. It's not trailer home HVAC systems. No, it's big HVAC systems. And he didn't go to the ground. Thank you, Trip Seas. Let me know. That ground is contaminated.
Oh wow! So
you can't do nothing on it. You can't do nothing on it.
That is fucking crazy, bro. That is crazy. And then he thought,
why you think old gas shops is it? Them motherfucking oil change spots.
Oh wow.
You know,
I don't know how. Yeah. I don't know how he doesn't think like, come on, man. If anybody's paying attention to that paper, it's the IRS. Like they don't play about their money. They see you getting all this money, and then they look down at your taxes and see what you paid, and it don't match.
He's trying to figure that shit out right now.
Right.
He have no more 501c3s. Is incredible in the state you got the school in or in Philly.
Oh shit!
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. And then it's collecting taxes for the land. Because he said
how much you say? $1 million? $1 million worth of land.
Either way, you can ball.
Land get taxed different than income.
Right. And then they collect interest over time.
If it's paid off, not really. But if it's not paid off,
I don't think it is.
Nah, it's paid off. It's paid off.
Oh shit! And you notice another thing that all these
debunking like that is paid off.
You notice another thing these niggas do when they get caught and they scam. You know they blame us.
That's a $3 million plot. He bought it for $1.3 million.
Oh yeah.
You don't understand the tax. He thought he was saved by his 501c3. No tax being paid. Nah, this nigga's.
Yeah, didn't y'all just say that shit?
They finna take that school.
Yeah, right. But
probably November next January they got that school. And he gonna say, the white folks coming to get me. No, nigga, you couldn't pay the taxes.
But lately, in this video, he been blaming everything on black folks.
How? We ain't got to pay taxes on his school.
No, he just said it was us that sick the IRS and GoFundMe and all.
No, we didn't.
Trifling.
No, we didn't. The white folks made you spend the money. You gotta keep up on it. Let me get sexy on these hoes. My wife want a new girlfriend.
Oh shit, you about to have your hands full.
Probably. Man, I don't care because if my wife don't like you,
Right.
I probably want to smudge you down, but it's not gonna happen.
Right. Well, I spent a few months. We're gonna see your profile picture looking all stressed out. These old guys tell me.
No. We stress free people. We stress free people. We don't deal with riffraff.
Right.
But he campaigned so much for this school. When people, if the white folks didn't get involved, there was gonna be no school. I'm just gonna let you know.
Well, I know. I don't think it's going to ultimately be no school. If he wanted to, like I said, he would start small online.
Do you know how much HVAC work that school has?
No, I'm not a construction person.
That school has 13 HVAC systems.
God damn, that's a lot.
And chemical plants really don't keep up with HVAC.
Oh wow. Oh, that's what it was?
They'll blow a fan out that bitch.
That's what it used to be? A chemical plant?
Yeah, Trip C told you yesterday.
That's why she said the ground contaminated. I didn't hear the chemical plant part. He gonna fuck around and kill somebody if he did.
That's why when you buy a gas station, you can't build a house on that land. You cannot build nothing on that land but a workshop.
Wow. Yeah, I think if Umar had enough power to make the white man go after him, what's the history of them? They don't.
No, he didn't. He didn't have enough power to make them go after him. His donators made them go after him. I'm giving him this money and we ain't got shit to show for it, but he doing trips to Africa, lectures, vacations to Africa, but where's my school at?
Wow. Man just said he don't even got access to the basement in the school because of the contamination.
That's because the ground is done.
Is that why he always got the gas mask on? That explains that. I always wonder why he always got a mask on top of his head or on his face.
Me like Trip C's, I used to be in the military.
My father is.
Did some black ops shit you will never hear about. Not from me or anybody we did it with. But what can I tell you about?
Mold on the walls, damn. Nah, don't get yourself in trouble, man. Don't even.
No, I'm not gonna get in trouble. I was the classification officer.
Oh, okay.
George Bush was bullshit. Barack Obama was the face.
Yeah.
The only thing, I'm not a Trump supporter. The only thing I support with Donald Trump He showed the world who the fuck we is. We don't play games.
Yeah,
That's
any game that
about
paper.
it. About it. We don't play games. Go ahead and tickle this bell. We laugh. Your country did. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
Tickle us, we laugh. But a lot of people is getting X'd out.
Right. But let's get back to this video because we had 2
Let's go.
hours.
Let's go. Let's
We're gonna
go.
do
Let's
another
go.
hour. We're gonna do
I'm
another
on mute.
hour. Then I'm gonna take my fucking intermission, bandit. Cause you done bought.
How many intermissions we getting today? How many
No,
intermissions we getting today? What time is it? Oh shit! I'm thinking about last night. I didn't watch last night. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm gonna mute myself. We gonna watch this.
Video about me. Let me say this again. You are not a supporter of mine. If somebody posts some bullshit on your page and you share it, you're not a supporter. A supporter is someone who will do 3 things. Number 1, let me screenshot this and let the doc know that there's a troll. That's the first thing. Notify me. That's number 1. Number 2, you might either check the troll or inbox the troll. I don't need you to go back and forth unless you want to. I don't need that. You might choose to check them. Okay? And then the third thing you do is delete that shit off your page. But some of you want to share it and share it acting like you supporting me. You're not supporting.
Wait. So in order to be classified as his supporter, you're supposed to ignore any type of evidence
Believe what he say.
that make you look bad, even if it's true or not. Come tell you and do damage control, basically.
Pretty much sound like a scam to me.
Yeah, they say that sound very bad, my nigga. You could have tried to put it another way. I don't think it would have been any other way that didn't make that shit sound fucked up. But damn, you basically saying like you sound like J. Edgar Hoover or some niggas like that. Delete the evidence. Delete. I don't care if it's true or not.
They
Delete
trying
that
to say
shit.
I'm gay. Go out to the Black Panther party.
Right.
Supporting me? How are you supporting me spreading negative information about me? Okay? There's enough false information out there about me. Why would you add to it if you claim to be my supporter?
So you wasn't with them scrippers? You didn't tell the IRS that you wasn't getting donation for them 3 years, where there's tons and tons and tons of videos of you.
He never reported financial gains. That's why all his 501c3s got chopped off. He never supported.
Right.
Never brought up how much money he was getting. But the white folks came out there saying, "Oh, I got a school. Who's trying to work for free?"
So he bought the school after the niggas was like, "Yo, what's up with these taxes and this money?
Yep.
Let me go back to school, bro." Yep. That probably explains why he bought such a fucked up piece of property. He just hurried up and grabbed anything he could. That's what it sounds like. He just hurried up and grabbed it.
The campus he was talking about in Virginia, the girls' school, it's an operating campus. It's still going to this day. I drive past that motherfucker every fucking day.
Oh, wow.
But it wasn't for sale.
Oh, wow.
I drive past it every day. They did work on that school just recently. They opened up the entrance for that school. I go back. Bro, you want me to take video of that school and then send it to you?
Hell yeah.
I got you. Me and the wife going up there when we go to Williamsburg.
Right. We about to start the Umar project.
And then you got frenemies. People who smile in your face and want to keep a good relationship with you because you that dude right now. And if you pop off, they want to make sure they can benefit from your success. That's a frenemy. I don't want to get too close to Dr. Umar. I still want to stay cool with his haters. See, this is what a lot of y'all Negroes do. And you ain't fooling me. I visit some of y'all pages. I say I looked out for them a lot. Let me see what they doing. She's supposed to be a rider. He's supposed to be down. And then I go to your Facebook. You ain't shared the fundraiser, not one time. You ain't shared a lecture flyer, even in your own city, not one time. People on your page hating on me. You don't say shit. You don't delete it. And then when I come to your city, you the first one taking a picture. Look.
Wait a minute. You literally told the people that you're not talking to the children unless they donate, but yet expect construction workers to work for free and people to promote you and your fundraisers for free. Make that make sense.
Look, stop the fake shit. If you ain't real, that's okay. Stay away from me. I want real people around me. Okay? I want real people. I don't need no fake people around me. How the hell I'm on your Facebook, I'm on your Twitter, I'm on your Instagram. It's people hating and you ain't saying shit and you claim to be down with me. Give me a break. Give me a break, fam. And you know the sad part? Most of the people who ride for me never met me. Most of the diehard people out there who be checking these trolls never been in my presence. But you Negroes who claim to be so down with Dr. Umar will sit there and have conversations with people who have done all they could to undermine a school for our children.
You know what else I noticed about him and Pharaoh? When they get mad at black people, they lash out and call us racist names. Negro.
Oh, how they do. How they do.
But you also for black people, but you use white supremacy names to label us.
How do you reconcile that, you Hotep hypocrites? How do you reconcile that, you Hotep hypocrites? But I tell you the good thing about it. Let me tell you the good thing about this. The good thing about it, most of you have already disqualified yourself from playing any role in the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Do you really think I'm going to have a teacher? You really think I'm going to have a secretary? You really think I'm going to have a confidential assistant, a security guard? You really think I'm going to have a lunchroom team, a custodian working at my school who ain't going to say shit when people disrespect my school? You really think I'm going to let somebody who can't speak up for me work for me?
Wait, what do the job got to do with anything outside of that?
So what he's saying is, I'm finna pay you niggas well enough. Anybody say anything, you gonna bring it to. He ain't got that much money.
Right, and if they don't, I'm firing you. That's a lawsuit.
He don't even know. He don't even know how much he gonna charge for tuition. 10 stacks, 20 stacks, 40. He don't know. And then what's the fucked up part about it? Black people that made him. If this school ever open, it's not gonna open, but if it ever open, generational wealth for life.
For life, for his kids.
Yes.
Whoa!
It's not gonna open.
Shit. Hold on. I think y'all might want to see this, man. I think you're gonna love this one. Hold on. Umar Johnson receives backlash for gambling. That's for backlash for gambling, losing, and asking for more donations for the school.
Whoa, he asked for more.
He really that bold? He can't. Come on. Are y'all serious, man?
This right here is pre-white man. This pre-white man. All this shit is pre-white man.
He said, "Just
Soon,
watch." Oh my God.
soon the white folks got in there. School 2 months later. But we got a school. Now we got a school.
Vegas, I enjoyed you. Thanks for coming out. Kings, queens, elders, and youth.
Hey, man, did you
It was all October or November for the Nevada State Black Parent Know Your School Rights Boot Camp. Oakland is going down today. Oakland, today the Prince is back. 5 long years. Last visit was 2016, sold out double lecture, just like Vegas. Today we will be at the Church of All Faiths in Oakland, Church of All Faiths, 2100 Fifth Avenue. 2100 Fifth Avenue. Black Parent Advocate book release, 550 pages of liberation information for the babies. Crush special ed, crush ADHD, crush conduct disorder, crush ODD, crush expulsion, crush misdiagnosis, crush medication. Oaktown, the Prince is back. West Coast Ifatunde. West Coast Ifatunde. West Coast Ifatunde.
I'm telling you, yo, that nigga, one of them niggas that jiggle the handle 3 times before you open the door. He opened the refrigerator, he opened and shut it 3 times. He one of them niggas, yo. I'm telling you.
I'm feeling good today.
I'm ADHD. I'm dyslexic.
What'd you say?
I'm ADHD and I'm dyslexic. I am not misdiagnosed, my bro. I'm telling you. Me, I got a million things in one. I found Buddha. I can calm that shit down. Right. But it's not the fat man Buddha. Me, I'm Mystic Law, the circle of life. That's my shit. But this nigga is lying. We got properly diagnosed. Right.
I don't gamble, but we need about $1.5 million for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy renovation. We need about $1.5 million for the Garvey building. We need $1.5 million for the Garvey building. We need $2 million overall. So we're gonna play and we're gonna hit today. We're gonna play and we're gonna hit today, family. Let me show you what we're about to do. Let me show you what we're about to do, family. We're about to get us some money for the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey.
He showed us that he was doing it.
Who asked that nigga about gambling? Nobody. But we gambling now. We are gambling now.
The Academy. We about to get some money. I need that 1.2 right there. Y'all see that? That's what we need. That's what we need, that 1.2 mil. Y'all see that? That will get the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, the whole campus. This will take care of the whole campus, family. This will take care of the whole campus, family. That 1.2, that will take care of the whole campus. So we're going to do Wheel of Fortune, Ifatunde style. We're going to do Wheel of Fortune, Ifatunde style. Now, y'all got to help me out because I don't know how to gamble. And I see all kind of shit. I see a wheel. I see the bar. How do I...
Stop lying. Stop lying.
I play this. We need this money for FDMG, family. We need this money. So what do I do? Okay. Cash out, service.
He really playing dumb.
We got to play, family. Y'all think I'm playing?
You gonna be up in there.
How do we play this? How do we, one line of credit? We need this right here. We need this 1.2 to Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We need this 1.2. Do I want one line of credit? Repeat the bet. So what is this? I got to put my credit card in here? What I got to do, family? We need this money. I'm about to straight roll because I might hit. I'm gonna hit the service. I just hit the service. I'm gonna ask her to show me how this works.
Oh, yo,
$1? Can I do a $1 bet?
I
Excuse
might
me, ma'am.
switch to Umar altogether.
How do you play? I'm not a gambler, but
He
I'm
got
going to gamble today. How do you play?
You sitting down,
Cash.
so you already know
How
how
do
to
you know how
play.
much to put, or you just choose a random amount?
What'd you say?
I said he sitting down, so he already know how to play. He
Right.
playing for the camera. He
And
playing for the camera.
that's the worst part about it.
5, 10, whatever you want to put.
Anything you want.
Anything you want.
Once you put the money in,
we're going to see the credit here.
I'm going to see the credit there.
And then you could play from $1 to $5 bet.
So these are all $1 bets.
Yeah.
Once I hit one.
I've never been in a casino gambling. Well, I've been in casinos, but I've never gambled or used the machines a day in my motherfucking life, right? And even I know not to trust the attendants.
That nigga shows you the board. He already know what's going on. Me, I've been in casino. I don't play the slots, but I put money on the table, lose $25, bring it off, add $25, go to another table, and lose $25 again. To the casino, it look like I spent $6,000, and I get comp rooms. That's the casino game.
Wow. I wouldn't even bet on myself. I'm just, I'd rather
Hey,
spend my money on. I can't get into.
You don't lose $50, but they send you free room. You don't lose $50.
Free roll.
You know,
Ain't bad.
but they
Ain't bad.
send you free room. You stay in Vegas for free. You ain't really got to spend nothing. Go down. You do the same thing once you go to Vegas. Put $3,000 on the table. Lose 25. Take your 3,000 off. Well, you 2,000 and whatever, and then put 3,000 on the next table. That's $6,000 to their system, and they're gonna keep sending you rooms.
Infinity about to get her gamble on. She said, "I'm really headed to New Orleans, thinking."
No, I don't know how New
But I still
Orleans
get
has
the.
it, but this is Vegas.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't
She
do it.
probably get because Vegas got they got hotels in New Orleans. But tell her go to Vegas and that shit pops in Vegas.
They got it
Please
out here in
do.
Atlantic City too.
I've been doing it for 3 years.
They got it here in Atlantic City too. My one of my homies' mom, she get free rooms all the fucking time because she gambles so much. Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
my aunt Sherry,
You know what I'm saying?
my aunt,
You know what I'm saying?
my aunt and my uncle, yo, I swear to God, one day my uncle came back from the they go that's what they like to do, they go gamble. He came up to me and was like, he called me ears because I got big ears and you don't notice because I
Oh,
got
you are
my
my
hair.
brother. We call him ears.
He called me ears. Every time he see me, he be like, ears, I ain't see you in ears. And he went and he was like, look at this, look at this. He pulled out all these hundreds. He was like, she didn't even see me win this. So to keep covering my tracks, he broke it down like
He
five.
was keep
I'm
your
gonna give
mouth
this to
closed.
her. I'm gonna give
Keep your
this to
mouth
her.
closed. Bro, the most I won in Vegas was no cap. I won 20 stacks. Me and the wife blew it on strippers. The one stripper she wanted to
Last.
come back was trash.
Your wife sound like the real MVP.
Yeah.
Telling y'all.
Man, she ate
$20.
the groceries. I'm gonna just say that.
Oh, okay.
Let's go that fast.
Yeah, because you're playing the $5. Okay, try this one. You want to play more?
Try another one. Okay, mama. Thank you.
Man, you've been trying to tell me about this shit too. I knew it was
Oh,
Not
bad.
doing too good. I lost 20.
I knew he was a scammer, but I didn't know it was this deep.
You know about his scribbles and his gambling and his I'm going on vacation to Africa.
No, I know. We just did the application the other day.
Behind
I knew
it, it's a lecture.
you can't trust a motherfucker who calls himself a leader with a gambling problem, bro. That's a huge red flag.
$20 in 1 minute, y'all.
But
I can't do
but
this.
you don't want to
I
put
just spent
the money you
$20.
make behind the school, but you want to put our money behind the school. How does this
Right,
work?
right.
We did 3 spins. We didn't hit for FDMG. Okay, the ancestors don't want me to get the money this way. The ancestors don't want me to get the money this way, family. We gotta get the money with the donations. Hit the Cash App. Y'all want me to go broke? Hit the Cash App. $ FDMG School. Hit the PayPal. PayPal.me/F. Play the dollar machine? Where the dollar machine at? Somebody said play the dollar machine. We gotta get these schools done, family. Hit the Cash App. $ FDMG School. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
So you just spent all your money, and now
Say
you
this
are
nigga would have hit. Say this nigga
you
would have
are
hit. How much would have went to the school?
not a goddamn dime. He would have went right back to them slots, bro. You using the school to pay for your gambling debts or gambling period.
This nigga don't even know teacher salaries. That's when I find that's when I realized this school shit was a fucking scam. Did I pay? Did I send donations? Fuck no. This nigga was questionable when I was listening to the nigga talk.
I tell the truth about what my shit doing. Even I wouldn't ask y'all for no money for that shit.
But we fuck with you. We gonna get the money regardless.
Still though, bro, it's just integrity, bro. That's a
We
that's
fuck
a
with you.
that's a dangerous
But
problem.
we
I
fuck
don't.
with you though.
I
We
know. I
fuck with
understand.
you. And we
It's just
know you, we give you
no.
money, you gonna do what you say.
Yeah, but still gambling though, bro. Like that's something that I feel as though I would,
And plus, and
you
plus, if
know.
your mama knows you doing ill intent, she probably whoop your ass. Just like
Yeah.
Angela. Ain't gonna
Right.
lie to you.
Right.
Ain't gonna
Academy,
lie to
family.
you.
We gotta get this money. I might spend $20 more. I don't gamble, but we gotta get the money up. This is for the.
And you can tell by the look on his face that he is completely lying. He's like fiending for the game.
He got $1,000 scripper tab. Dad, give him What's up, big man?
Oh my God.
School liberation. Y'all said don't gamble no more. Should I do another $20 and cut?
She said
Should I
don't
do
gamble no
another
more.
$20 or just penny slots? How much I'm?
Bro, if they said no gamble, don't gamble no more, why would you ask? Should I do one more $20? That sounds like you got a habit, nigga. You Bruno Mars of the conscious community, Bruno Mars. That nigga in debt 50 million.
I'm gonna win at a penny
Fuck, what
slot.
you
We need a
doing,
mill,
Bruno?
family. We need a mill, family.
We need a mill, and you think gambling is gonna get it?
Yo, it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV.
Bro, I really can't. I can't wrap my mind around it, yo. Oh, man, I think you done sparked a fucking fire. I think you really done sparked a fire up under me, bro. Keep them videos coming, man.
You think I'm gonna pay you and you can't stand? Nah, family. No.
He said nobody.
Absolutely not. When I start interviewing for FDMG with these 5,000 resumes I got and counting, 5,000 resumes and counting all across the world. And by the way, some of you, shout out to the brothers from the Marcus Garvey Academy up in Trenton. I appreciate you, brother, for showing me love this past Sunday. Shout out to the Marcus Garvey Shoelay in Trenton. Shout out to the Marcus Garvey School
Yeah.
over in Los Angeles. Shout out. I just spoke at an independent African school, beautiful school in Fort Lauderdale. Shout out to that school. We got a lot of good academies. Shout out to all the independent schools out there. But some of you independent school people, you hating. You know who you are. You hating. And I want you to know something, family. I be seeing your little disrespectful posts, your little disrespectful tweets, little hating under your breath. Don't worry about that, fam, because when my school is up, my students going to challenge.
I guarantee you, all these independent schools who are hating, their schools are already up and running.
And they started asking him real motherfucking independent school questions.
Like, bro, why?
What's your curriculum? How much money you got set aside for teacher's salary?
Right.
What is your tuition? How much it costs for books? And they think it did not know.
I definitely gotta go get a loud pack before this next one. Y'all gonna fuck around, have me break my goddamn computer watching this.
Challenge your students. When my school is up, you know who I'm talking about. My students gonna challenge you. Since you talking so much about you this and you that, you gonna have to prove that, fam, because you've been talking too much. You is three of you. You, him, and him. All three of y'all gonna have to prove that your school is as good as you claim, because the FDMG Pan-Africanists gonna call you out. Your students against my students.
If you have any students, nigga, how you calling out niggas you ain't even established anything?
Why do you think everybody want to be Pan-Africanist? I fucking hate Pan-Africanists. Oh,
prove that you ain't teaching them
money for ourselves, and okay, we make the money. Right. But what are you doing with it? You ain't buying no boat. We ain't going back to Africa. What you doing with it? I had taxes, brother. I had taxes.
You know how I be with them scrippers, man.
I had taxes.
I'd rather him say that than to keep talking about this other bullshit. I'd rather him just come on, man. You know I be running them hoes.
You hotep fake it. Now hate again. Because I'm expose your ass. All y'all little fake homeschools, keep playing with me. Keep playing with me. I'm going to air your ass out. Keep playing with me. But I ain't going to do it. My students going to do it. Garvey style. Now make another post about me without using my name. Make another post. Ain't nobody getting away with nothing. Ain't nobody getting away with nothing. And the other thing I need y'all to do, when you see a hater, I want you to screenshot it and save it. I want you to put a little folder on your desktop, Dr. Umar Haters. Because when we open up the school, I'm going to have an email address. And I want you to send all the haters. They picture,
Remy L, my ITV, Rim TV, please screenshot this. Because I'm in Philly too.
Hey, Remy, any haters, you see them, send them to me.
I didn't notice you.
Hey, real. You showed your twin. Here go my twin. Come here, rubber dub chub.
Oh yeah. My all kids look just like us. Oh yeah.
I don't know. It comes from my daddy because I look just like my dad.
Same thing, my dad too.
Exactly like my daddy.
All my dad kids look exactly. His genes dominate everything.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Me and my sisters look alike. Me and my little brother look alike.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
I used to get confused with my older brother.
When I go back to where I'm from, chick be like, I used to fuck you. No, you didn't. No, ma'am, I never seen you in my life. Used to dig this out. No, I've never dug that out. You got a fat ass. I would want to dig it out, but I've never dug it out. Ain't your name Danny? No, that's my daddy. You his son? Yes, I'm his son.
Oh wow.
Y'all look just alike. I know.
Wait until I send you the video of Umar in his office. Please. Asking the ladies in the chat what kind of carpet you want to rub your toes on. Oh yeah, we load that up for yes.
Yes,
We fucking
load it up. Load that up.
we fucking do after the intermission. We fucking him up. We got 30 minutes in this one. What was that's gonna end at like 4 something. So about 5:36. 5:36. We coming back and we. Oh man, I didn't. Umar's my new mission. You
Hey
called
son,
me.
I'm gonna discuss your diagnosis with you, but I gotta moist your mama.
Right. He like that doctor that came over at Forrest Gump house in the principal to get him into school. I know that I'll be 30 minutes. We gonna finish out this 30 minutes and then I'm gonna go do that.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a master hater list. Because these same trolls think they're going to sneak into the school. They think they're going to apply. You got to help me keep them out. Dr. Umar Johnson.
Nigga, fucking Monty Woodgrain went up to the school. Filmed itself.
Is so busy. Dr. Umar Johnson, I'm not giving him the time, Sister Kim. I'm
He
clarifying, sweetheart. It's
That's
important that you clarify sometimes. Trust me, they get a little bit of time, but this needs to be clarified so when I do my next interview, I ain't got to talk about it no more. Because if you follow me, every interview is about the school. Every interview is about degrees. Every interview is about Frederick Douglass, right? So we clarify it so we can move on. We just clarify, but you got to clear the air sometimes, okay? Because I never spoke directly on FDMG, but I want y'all to do a folder, okay? Because I'm gonna have a master hater list with pictures. I need y'all to get their picture, their name, their real name, whatever you can get. Don't worry, we're gonna have an email set up. I need y'all to save it though, because what they're gonna do, they're gonna delete all that hate. They're gonna try to clean it up. Nah, catch them now, y'all. I don't want them around me. I don't want them around my children, our children, because they are.
Trust me, I ain't deleting the motherfucking thing.
This nigga was so lazy. He wanted his haters to grab him.
Yeah, why don't you do it? And you got nerve to call us lazy for not wanting to write checks?
Huh?
They are dangerous. And I'll be dead. I don't want none of you coming up to me talking about, I'm sorry, Doc.
It's the same thing with all the niggas. Pharaoh flips out when you ask him legit questions. He flips out when you ask him a legit question. They all do it.
I did, people said you wasn't real, so, I got caught up in the hype too. Nah. Ain't no apologies, family. I forgive you, but I don't forget. Once a snake, always a snake. You're not setting foot in my school. You're not setting foot. Now, for the sake of your child, if the mother was a hater, the daddy can set foot in the school with the child. If the daddy was a hater, the mother can set foot in the school with the child.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. You can tell somebody that their kids can go to the school, but they not allowed to step foot in there. Nigga, the audacity of this nigga.
I am paying for this shit. I can walk all through this school. From the front to the back to the north to the south.
What the fuck is you talking about? You expect them to pay tuition for their kid, and especially if they don't even live in the state? You gonna fuck around
if they both was haters, child can't come. I'm sorry. I can't let haters in my school. It's just not working.
So his definition of a hater
because
ask questions.
Who else in the conscious community is trying to build an institution? That's what I want to know. That's
Shetty, young Pharaoh, Sinetta.
Said he looking for cocaine.
Cocaine. No, they all got online. Everybody in the conscious community with a fucking degree has an online university. If you ask a question, you'll hit it right.
That's what I want to know. Who else in the conscious community is trying to build an institution? Please tell me. I want to know. Because all I see is information, masturbation, agitation. Who is building something for our future? Give me a name. Because I don't see nobody building. All I see is a bunch of talking. edutainment, and all this shit. Who building? I'm building. Who building? That's what I want to know. You see? Let's get
Projection, Mr. Johnson. Projection.
down to the nitty
All
gritty.
that
Who
nigga
is building something?
all he is a vocal masturbator. That's all he do. He spit words out in the ether. But when it comes down to him showing actions, that nigga fumble the ball like loose hands.
Right. And then he just got to get the gap. Acts like he's the only one with dreams and helping. Right. If I had the influence in the donation he get, I would have at least built a community rec center for at least around my neighborhood. Try to put some money back into the Philly communities.
I would have built black economics.
Stop the gun violence. It's something. Or just open up a business and start giving niggas jobs. Criminals who really get out of jail and want to change their life, but they can't because of their record.
You can't do that because niggas gonna go spend their money with white folks. They're not gonna go spend their money with black people.
Right. Speaking of 10 toes, he's a prime example. The nigga did 20 years for murder. Got out, started a van service, and started helping other felons get jobs.
Laughing at the tough internet niggas. Laughing at the tough internet. Like
that's
five sign for perfect example. What Fat G's did, he's better than me. Because my house gets shot up, nigga. I'm not asking no questions, nigga. Your mama said swing low.
That's why I said I know where you're coming from, because I'd let loose and ask questions much later. I wouldn't even ask me.
He's a better man than me. I lock me up behind some lady delivering papers. Okay. If she ain't answered the question when I asked the question, she get lit the fuck up.
Fuck around and shoot the DoorDash, man. I'm the one who ordered the DoorDash. DoorDash, pop. Oh shit, I did order that. Fuck around and shoot the DoorDash, man, by accident. What the fuck you talking about?
But soon as DoorDash would have seen that fire. Oh, I'm DoorDash, nigga. DoorDash. It's DoorDash. Them niggas lean up with bah. You ain't on that? Well, I'm on that. My house got shot up. I don't give a fuck about your life.
Right.
I'm tired of education.
I'm speaking for the story. That nigga bully old ladies and women. That nigga don't know nothing about real street beef.
Yeah.
I've been shot in. I done got hit with a vest on. That nigga don't know nothing about street.
You couldn't do that shit around Philly.
Hell no.
Building.
And I'm not from Philly. And I know that shit.
That's
I deliver in Philly. Philly, you don't want to play in Philly.
He only get away with this shit because he never here.
Them motherfuckers is serious in Philly. I'm not gonna lie. It's full of American Somalians, but them niggas is serious.
Man, Spanish people, niggas will cut you real
quick. Yes. They'll cut you with a box razor real quick.
Hey, why you bleeding? I know. Spanish niggas down there, bro.
Yep.
Let me get rid of you.
But Philly ain't never played.
Now, feel me? It's all about the babies. That's all I've ever been about.
I ain't gonna have no block
party. Let's talk about the school search for a little bit, okay? We had a school last year. I was done. Mount Vernon, New York. Money earning Mount Vernon. Rest in peace to Heavy D. Shout out to Denzel. Shout out to Puff Daddy. I need that check, Puff. I need that check.
What?
What the fuck Puff owe you a check for? You bust it open, my nigga? You bust it open? Mr. King Kong?
Money without them yeeks.
What you do for Puffy? Huh? What you do for Puffy, my nigga? Puffy been a weirdo since the 90s. What you do for Puffy?
I brought it to you, Remy. Attention. It benefits that Remy put them YouTube hands on Who Moist. That's exactly what's going on from now on.
Nah, they ain't
He's
ready
getting,
for it.
he's
Hey,
getting
well,
these.
mama hop back on, but I gotta answer that call. It's the old lady.
Uh, he definitely finna get these YouTube skippity paps. He definitely about to get these YouTube skippity paps.
Know
These
me.
YouTube.
Puff know me well. Tell Puff I need that check. Bad boy, I need that check. But there's a Catholic school that was for lease. It wasn't for sale. There's a Catholic school, Mount Vernon, New York. Mount Vernon, New York. I went up there, walked through it clean. I told the man, I said, this is it. I want to lease this school. He said, $10,000 a month. I said, where the paperwork at? He said, well, before we approve this, you have to meet with the father. Okay, the father. I said, uh-oh, here we go. I said, no problem. Set up the meeting with the father. Okay, and I'm gonna meet the father, and we're gonna work it out. So, I'm not frustrated, Barry. Don't make interpretations about me. You don't live in here. Nobody's frustrated. All right, I don't have to block you. Don't make interpretations about me. You don't know me that well. So anyhow, he said you got to meet with the father. So I said, set it up. About a week later, I'm calling him, I'm texting him, you know, when the meeting at, I'm ready to move forward. I'm hyped because I'm thinking I'm going to be in the NY. Now, Mount Vernon ain't New York City, but it's New York City. I said, the Prince of Pan-Africanism coming through New York. Garvey came through New York. Douglas came through New York. I'm coming through New York. And then he says, we've decided to go in a different direction. I said, I said, what do you mean? Are y'all leasing it? He wouldn't tell. Guess what? Here we are a year later. School's still there. The school is still there. The school is still empty.
Wait. So let me get this straight. Because it sounds like a convenient excuse or the dumbest decision you could have ever made. Like, what the fuck? If they did want to buy it, let you, like, was interested in selling it to you, they must have found out. They must have did background check and found out who you really were. Or you're using this as an excuse. The white man found out what I was trying to do and didn't want to sell it to me. He said he ducking buddy from Chicago, though. He said he was going to see. Oh, wow. Rare trips. Didn't care. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. She at the laundromat right now. She'll probably be up later. We got like 15. We only got 15 minutes left.
They wouldn't rent to me because the Roman Catholics consider my teachings contrary to their beliefs. He didn't say this, but this is what it was. Because why is the school still empty? You got somebody who can pay it, got the money. In fact, I could have given the lease money for the whole first year. I was ready. Mount Vernon, New York, let's get it. Let's get it. 5 boroughs, let's get it. And they shut me down. So I've been looking and looking and looking. And the problem is most of the schools are around that $1 million mark. We at the 700,000 mark, give or take a few. So, y'all know I've been flying everywhere looking at schools, right? Flying. 3-year search. Looking. And then, if you notice, everybody became an expert on opening a school over the past year. Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed that every Negro on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram
Nobody became
expert on how to open up a school.
Nobody became an expert at opening up a school. You start looking at schools, and then they price range was out of your price range. You had $1 million plus at that point in time. The
Right.
Virginia school wanted $3 million.
And you ain't gotta be an expert to realize, nigga, it's been 10 years. You still ain't did nothing.
Yep.
You ain't gotta be a fucking expert to realize that.
That white man dug in their finance. That's what it was. They dug in their finance. So what is you doing with the money?
They got no
I'm
principle.
doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this.
I always excuse when you build it that way.
We have a school family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not an expert in something that you never did before. Just because you were a principal doesn't mean you know how to build school. You don't even know what the salary is according to what y'all telling me. So obviously he's not an expert in it either.
How?
What man's it put up there? The school actually exists. Find out in part 3. Yeah, this is John. I rolled past this motherfucker. The shit still got boards on the doors.
But did you go past the Philly location that he mentioned in the beginning?
I didn't see the Philly one. I saw the Delaware one.
Because he mentioned the Philly school, the Virginia school. I go past the Virginia school every day. It's still motherfuckers pulling up in that bitch.
Let's see this. So we got 10 minutes left. Let's look at this. This shit that the front door's boarded up.
High school. That high school you see over there is 4 times the size of this here. They both one level. But that is 4 times the size. We got 4 bathrooms in here. We might got 16 over there.
Oh, I thought that was granite. That plywood.
Yeah, that's why it's boarded up.
So this is the office here, and we got 3 small spots in there. Go ahead and click that light on. Now one of them.
Let me outside. My hair looking like that.
The motherfucker says main office in chalk at the top. Hold on, you said 5 minutes 30 seconds in. I was gonna play the whole thing. Yeah, that's
a bit nice for the studio too, but that's the main
office. Is it big or do we not look nervous?
Unless I make my class
find out.
But I think I keep it here.
We're gonna find out this
But
is
you said any one of them could do it though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Why?
I keep that in mind.
We got no ceiling tile.
That nigga living there.
Okay.
He like,
I got you.
You look like, I hope they don't find my personal shit. I hope they don't find that crack man, the handyman was smoking. I hope I ain't meet no crack jars.
His bedroom ain't nowhere near where they looking at.
He look nervous than the motherfucker. He probably got the dairy fight in that other building across the street.
Yeah. He looking like I hope they get in there.
Did you need to bleed it like you said to get the water out?
Yeah, I got my hand all wet. I'm freezing.
Oh, it's a lot of white folks.
Yeah, okay. I just left it open.
What the niggas at? I don't see one black dude.
Yeah, when you turn it back on, it'll just run for a little bit.
Okay.
Look at little red. Look at little red.
Yeah, this is the light skin one.
They all basically the same size.
Two black folks. I see 2 black people.
You can see nice space. The whole carpet off the floor. So most of these floors are going to be retiled. Some of them are going to be recarpeted. These 3 classrooms in a row that you see, including the one you're standing in, one is going to be a parent visitor center. Another one is going to be a student activity room. And the third one is probably going to be the library. But these 3 are going to be more multi-purpose, not instructional. Instructional is going to be a long haul because we don't want the kids so close to the front.
What's that called?
Let's say you're a parent, You picking your kid up, but you got 2 hours. You just want to
Only
chill,
about
have the
10
TV,
by
drink some
14.
water, a nice couch.
The retail there.
So I
The
wanted to be a
fucking
little different than what
ceiling.
you see at the regular schools. You feel me? Yeah.
This is so interesting to see this being.
Oh, no, don't even get it on the ceiling. But the retail that room is some money. Hallway some money.
Straight down the hall that way. This way, black man.
Another 14 by 12 room. Money.
You keep trying to guide them in different directions. That nigga right there, like, nah, nigga. I'm looking at all this shit. Man, is that you walking around that motherfucker? Like, nah, nigga. Nah.
What?
He's gonna learn it. That's how you just wanna pick up a book and start reading.
Niggas better like nigga hell no, nigga. This is a lot of goddamn money. You want all these holes, tiles,
one will be my office and the
don't
one will be
take
a
corners.
conference
The
room. So I say I
corners
gotta
can
have
get
a
spent.
This is
I know you
thinking
get the
because we have
cheap
the ex-
profit.
He said he's a hip hop reporter. He said the lady is a hip hop reporter doing a story on Umar's functional studio.
Why the hell you got shelves in the hallway?
I don't know.
Sit on the side, so I figured nobody can get past me. You see what I'm saying? So I was thinking about, and plus it is kind of loud in the hallway. My visitors aren't bothered by that. I did want my office a little larger, but I can live with it. I can live with it.
For sure, this is
Honestly, my personal opinion. So
She ain't Asian. She look like Spanish or something. I don't know.
I thought it was a black lady. That's a white girl.
Okay.
No, that's a Spanish lady or
like a
something.
section in my house.
Right.
And it seemed like for some reason I work better. I
At your
think
house.
because it's more,
I'm the
it's
opposite.
smaller.
Okay.
So because I do all the sticky notes, I
Yes,
put
sir.
everything.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to organize it, but it's like more. It's
That's
smaller.
Nancy walking around. The
And I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Trust me.
Okay.
But when I did it, I found myself really
It was
comfortable.
better for you.
It worked for me.
Wow.
So a smaller office might not be a bad.
I see what you're saying. Less
Smaller office.
You have
A
more
smaller office. I understand that.
Where is he fitting all these kids? So far, what I'm seeing,
What
I
you got in this school? Cause off the work I see, this nigga can't afford it.
maybe a preschool, a kindergarten, Head Start.
Yeah, that, in them front 2 rooms.
Right.
Walking around, looking out the window.
I got you. I got you.
No ceiling tile.
This is male bathroom right there. Water fountain. But we probably gonna get water brought in. Girls' bathroom. We gotta get the doors fixed because they broke, Computer room. Yeah, you see the offices, the classrooms are kind of large. But I'm not ruling out making one of them the studio though. But y'all saying y'all don't need that much space for that.
Nah.
But this is a school. But this is a school. One of them a studio, but this is a school.
This nigga got 2 sets of lockers. Then the whole school.
This nigga got a 2010s goddamn box bed with nappy shit on the top.
Why is there so many holes in the roof?
Ruling out making one of them the studio though. But y'all saying y'all don't need that much space for that.
Nah, y'all need to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said that. Where are you putting these kids, and why? And you think any fucking loving, caring parent is going to leave their kid in this shit?
It's one thing like leaking, I will understand. But nigga, he ain't got no ceiling tile.
Yeah.
When I say no ceiling tile, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, bro. Even if you do fix this shit up, I still wouldn't trust it. It looked like that whole shit about to fall in.
Could the studio
The bigger the space, the more money you're gonna have to spend. Soundproof it.
Oh, he ain't trying to worry about money.
Could a studio partner with some other kind of activity? If I did use a
This shit.
like what would be some
FDMP, money.
It's $2 million on flooring at least.
Right.
So
Oh,
Us too.
it's just on the
Oh, you
floor.
can see, yo, you can see the
Ceiling tile ain't
whole
cheap.
top of the fucking roof, like the actual roof of
Yeah.
the building through the
You
top.
see them angle irons. How much money this nigga thought he was gonna get?
Either he didn't take into account the construction and only took into account the buying the building.
Nah, he wanted free construction. In
Yeah,
his
yeah.
live video, I told him, nigga, no, ain't nobody finna do that shit for free.
Now I get what you mean. Now I get what you mean. That's a lot of free work.
And no,
Even
this
just
this not even this not even including the HVAC work. Nigga, it's $1 million on the floor, about $1 million in the roof. Then you want free HVAC work, nigga? Come on now, this is a fucking school. This ain't no apartment.
right. He building it like he building his own personal home.
This is a multi-million-dollar job site.
And the thing about it is, the only people I've seen him building is him. He don't got no background in construction,
All he did was paint walls
so you the one
and
who's been
put
doing this.
and put cheap ass toilets.
He said foundation problem, hence the mold. Oh man, this is fucking terrible.
A lot of sad stories.
You can deal with foundation mode. They ain't no.
Yeah, this is too small. Because this is the same size.
To
I was
having
thinking
that
about this,
on
but I
top of
know
all
this is
that
too
other
small.
shit makes it work.
It ain't gotta be though. I might put the nurse problem. That's
You
too
can tell
small.
that by the floor
Okay.
color difference.
Yeah.
It's the word.
Too small.
This word.
I mean, like
I know
I
when
mean,
he
you gotta
recorded. I bet you when he recorded this video, he thinking in his mind, "Yeah, I can shut all the haters up." Yeah, I
I'm
think
about to get millions. I'm about to get millions of dollars for this.
backfired.
Yeah, talk to me.
You should have just showed him the outside of the building. That was it. You might have had better luck with
So you saying this space right
Let me take
here,
them goddamn boards
you
off
could
the window.
do the engineering and the
Charlie, you
booth.
mark the floor.
Yeah.
All right.
that. Is that a fucking sink on the table?
This table could have like simply
Is that a
You
sink
could
on the
do
table?
the engineering. You saying this space right here, you could do
Is that a sink?
the engineering and the booth.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
that's the thing.
that? Oh, that's the bathroom.
like simply like we had an engineering board. If it was a room that had a door,
So the booth could go in here.
That whole thing was like it's about to give in and stuff.
What's fucked up? I did all that work when I was 16. Oh, whoa. You see that dope? That's from the inside. That's not outside mode. That's coming from the inside.
Through the door.
I understand if it went from the ground up, but no, that's coming from down. That's coming from up, going down. That's not.
Oh, look at the walls. Yeah. Oh, that's insulin.
for what?
You got insulation falling down.
Insulin. I said insulin.
Anyway, for like communication devices and
But you can see the mold coming through the
Could
wall.
that be the engineering and the nurse station be the booth?
no.
Why not?
Nurse station.
I think it's possible because the wires can run up top.
For what? In here?
So let's just say this the engineering.
What's wrong with that nigga lips?
Engineering. Where's the
I don't know.
generator? Where's the electrical shit? You trying to add shit that ain't even there.
I don't know. I don't know. But all right, y'all. We're gonna take our intermission now.
Oh my goodness, this nigga trying to add shit that ain't even there.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
definitely need to look at my life. Calm down. I wasn't prepared for this. I was not prepared for this.
Hey Rim, I'm a live bait for you. I'm doing
All
my
right,
libations right now.
all right. Appreciate you coming up.
No problem. I'll probably come back up next live, but I ain't gonna make it official. But if I come up, I come up.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem, bro.
Hey, Manzik, send them off. We fucking this shit up. You convinced me. You got what you wanted, my man. You got what you wanted. I am furious. I am fucking furious. You got. Oh my god. Let me go get my weed. Let me go get my loud pack. All right, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every live stream. Y'all make these lives lit. I will be back at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Back on Umar Hills like Dr. Motherfucking Shows. You fucked up, Umar. You fucked up. Pharaoh, you can take yourself a break. I didn't already shut your bitch ass down anyway. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop this heat. Hit the Cash App, the PayPal, the Venmo, support the channel. It's your boy. We on right on his ass. Pause. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby. No, oh yeah, you can run it back. But I'm coming back at 5:30, 6 o'clock. And we're going right back in on Umar. Right back in. I am serious. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then,